Structure of DNA. An introduction to the function and characteristics of DNA. Lesson outline. Discovery of DNA. Function of DNA. Characteristics of DNA. DNA in forensic science. DNA fingerprinting is an essential tool in forensic science. It does not precisely determine the suspect's identity but helps narrow it down. Which suspect's DNA closely matches the sample from the crime scene? Learning outcomes. Name the scientists who discovered DNA's structure. Cite the characteristics of DNA. Explain the primary function of DNA. The discovery. James Watson and Francis Crick. In 1953, they concluded that the DNA molecule appears as a three-dimensional double helix. Rosalind Franklin and Maurice Wilkins. They used X-ray crystallography to study DNA's structure, which helped Watson and Crick with their discovery. Characteristics of DNA. DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, made of nucleotide monomers. DNA double helix. Consists of two nucleotide chains. Each nucleotide consists of a sugar molecule, a phosphate group and a nitrogen-containing base. Let's explore. Explore the short segment of the 3D DNA molecule. Then, answer the following questions. Can you spot the sugar-phosphate backbone in the nitrogenous bases? Why do you think the twisted ladder shape of DNA is important? Let's explore. The model shows a short segment of a DNA molecule with only 12 nucleotide pairs. DNA's twisted ladder shape, double helix, helps make it compact and stable. This shape allows DNA to store genetic information efficiently and be copied accurately when cells divide. Characteristics of DNA. Hydrogen bonds between complementary bases hold DNA's two polynucleotide chains. Base pairs. Adenine, A, bonds with thymine, T. Cytosine, C, bonds with guanine, G. Did you know? The sequence or order of the bases in a specific DNA strand is related to the expression of specific traits and qualities. For example, the sequence GTC-AT might be responsible for curly brown hair, while GTC-AAT might be responsible for straight black hair. Function of DNA. It stores genetic information necessary for organisms to develop, survive, and reproduce. Damage to DNA may cause cells to stop dividing, cell death, or become malignant. From DNA to chromosome. In each cell, DNA would stretch out to about 2 meters if uncoiled. DNA undergoes a process of packaging to fit inside the tiny cell nucleus. It wraps around histone proteins to form nucleosomes, coils into chromatin fibers, and eventually condenses into discrete, visible structures called chromosomes. Summary. The discovery. The double helical model came from the combined work of Watson, Crick, Franklin and Wilkins. DNA characteristics. DNA is made of nucleotide monomers. The 4 bases are adenosine, thymine, cytosine and guanine. DNA function. DNA stores an organism's genetic information. Assignment. How does DNA replication occur? Use a graphic organizer to show the step-by-step process.